7:14 on a Friday. That means Bob Zdora is at mic number 2 for This Week in Real Estate. Bob and Linda Zdora, of course, are the Z Team, the award-winning Z Team at Century 21 LeMac Real Estate for all your real estate needs. 405-0793.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
People going to be in town, as I mentioned before. So, if you have real estate questions, you want to know about that house down the corner. You're down visiting Mom or Aunt Sadie, and you're thinking that maybe we may want to be getting in a little closer to town and not have so much to take care of. Give us a call. The flowers and everything are just so spectacular. If you are listed, there are a lot of people around, so you may want to go out and walk in the yard and try to see it as you're going to see the house that you're thinking of moving to. You're going to leave from here. You're going to go to Florida. You're going to go to Arizona. You're going to go to Texas, whatever it is you're going to go to. And think of what you're going to look for when you drive into the driveway of the home that you're looking for, and take a look at your house. We've had a lot of rain. There's a lot of debris laying around. There's branches and things like that. Get that stuff picked up and make your house look special to that person who's coming here and thinking of buying a home here, or even if they're just exploring the area. I mean, it helps to increase the showability of town as well as the showability of your property. Like I say, if you're listed, it's been very busy. The market's moved along pretty well this week, and it has been moving along. There's been some, the banks are having some difficulties with some of the underwriters and things because it's picked up not only here, but throughout the country. And when the recession hit and the real estate market tanked, a lot of these places got rid of a lot of people. Well, and haven't replaced all of them. So things that used to take 2-3 days are now taking 5 to 7 days.
Uh-oh.
And that's
slowing things down.
Yeah, we have stuff that was supposed to close last week, like last Friday last week, that we're thinking, maybe hoping will get done today. And we're at that definite maybe stage. And it seems that these banks and whatnot and financial institutions, not the banks, I shouldn't say that. The local banks here have been great. The underwriters and those that help them to supply the funds so that they can write the mortgages. It seems like these contracts are now just kind of a really strong suggestion instead of a binding legal document that they're supposed to be, as a contract is supposed to be. So people's lives, people that have got U-Hauls full of stuff, and they're still waiting to get past that definite maybe stage. It's a little frustrating. It's frustrating for the people too. We got like I say, we deal with local banks as often as we can. If people have financial issues, I want them in a local bank. I want them to be sitting across the street across the desk from a Gwen Tish or whoever it may be, that you can sit there and them because you're going to see them again, and they want to help you as we want to help you. I don't want to have to walk through Walmart or Harps and have to be ducking behind racks of clothing because, oh my God, there's that guy that I sold that house. We've had people come up. Well, really, some of the stories that you get from people that it's like, whoa, I can see how that could happen. But we project, and we're out there, we're in the public, we're at the different civic meetings from the chambers and different political events that we go to and everything. We're part of the community, and we want the community to improve in whatever way it can, whether it's helping, if we can give somebody a little nudge and maybe get another job or two in, whatever it may be, that's, what we try to do.
But when you talk about the frustration of some of the things for the seller or buyer, that's where you as the agent steps in, takes care of. I imagine there's several things that have gone on that you've handled without either the buyer or seller even having to know about. Sure.
And there's things that you do. You don't do anything without permission as far as doing something. But as far as getting things done behind the scene, things, making phone calls and making sure this is done or is that done, or do they need to get the inspector back in, or does the appraiser need to come, make sure the doors are unlocked, and all of the things that go on, making sure that all these things are done. We talk to people who have bought for sale by owners. There's a market out there for that. You got to know what you're doing. You have to make sure that when you're looking at a property like that, are you going to get it inspected? Do you know how to get it inspected? Do you know how much time you have to get these things done? Earnest money, the things that go on as far as who picked the price. Oh, the guy said that's how much it was worth. Really? Because you're nowhere near where the market was at that time, and you're certainly nowhere near where the market is now. And people, we want to believe that everybody's good and, has that good glow in their heart. And I can't say that that's always the case. And sometimes it's just because they don't know. Fred thinks that his house is worth this much money. Well, you can think that from now until, we rise up, but that house is never going to be worth that much money. And that's where a realtor can help the process go. I mean, things are bumpy as it is. Like I mentioned the finances and things like that, but getting these inspectors in here, getting them in a timely manner, trying to get the reports back, trying to get all the things that go into this process of buying a home. And it's a stressful thing. It's a very stressful, and not knowing what may be next, and is this going to happen, and the negotiation phase of it, and trying to get packed and calling the moving companies, and they're backed up. There's a lot of pressure on people, and we can help, and I think that we help a great deal with helping to get some of that pressure off of people and to be able to make the process as smooth and as easy as it can be. And that's really what we try to do.
With Memorial Day weekend now on us, this is kind of the first weekend where the kids are, some of the schools across the nation are out, and some are lagging behind due to snow like we are. Yeah. But is this the start of folks coming in for the first or second time? This wouldn't be a bad spot to retire.
Yeah, we've still got some of the adults, as I call them, that come like in the later fall. They also come in the earlier summer, late spring, early summer, because the kids are still in school, because they can, the lakes are beautiful. The colors, the roses were just spectacular this week. If you drove around at all, and the surprise lilies and the magnolias are starting to bloom and things.
I wish I had a chauffeur so I could look while somebody else
that's
drives.
Right. And those people that are coming down, and they've been cooped up in their winter abode, wherever that may have been, and they're kind of stretching out. They're trying to see, okay, what's out there? I know that I don't want to be here again, wherever here may be. They want to come to the Ozarks. And they're looking around. But they don't know if they want to be here, if they want to be in Fort Smith, if they want to be in Springfield. They're trying to figure out, there may be Tennessee, Kentucky. So they're trying to see. And Mountain Home, in general, Mountain Home isn't for everyone. We don't have all the big city amenities that some people may think that they still need.
If you like a nice, quiet, peaceful town.
Exactly. And I know that the old timers, they're like, oh my God, this place is a wreck. Look at all these cars and all these restaurants, and this is going on, that's going on. But this is still a nice, quiet, peaceful town. Believe me.
Well, look at towns. I went through Cotter again last week. Such a nice little town in Norfolk.
Yeah.
We
have a great community, and that's who we are here. If you watch the news and you see Springfield, it seems like they're running 2 homicides a week up there. It's like, I don't know what's going on, but we don't have that. We don't have that. We still have that community. We have the different PSAs that you do for the different events that are going on, the charitable work that goes on, whether it's Gamma House, Alpha, Omega, whatever it may be, the basketball things that go on. We have that here. And some people, they need the malls. They need, because that's what they want, and that's fine. God bless them. I hope they have a great life, and this isn't for everybody. If I get somebody in the car and they start with, this would be a great place if only, I tell them, stay where you're at.
Yeah.
We're going to grow. We're not going to grow at the pace that you're looking for us to grow at.
There's no pro football here. There's no pro baseball or
or even collegiate. Friday night football with the Bombers.
A lot of fun.
Great time. And baseball, all the different things.
I learned how to stay warm at those games when it gets cold.
Yes,
you run the scoreboard.
See, you adapt. But it's a tremendous area, and like I said, there's going to be people riding around that are going to be looking at the area. So kind of pay attention as you're driving around. and just see what we can do to help some of these people out.
You bet.
And we'll go from there. This week in real estate, there were 55 new listings came on, 14 parcels of land, 2 commercial properties. 39 homes came on the market, and they came on in a range of $22,000 to $1.7 million. Average price coming on the market of $220,000. There's been 37 sales this week. It was a good week. 4 parcels of land, 2 commercial properties sold, 31 homes sold this week. That's a big. That's I think the biggest that we've had for quite a while. Those 31 homes sold in a range of $40,000 to $335,000. The average sale price was $141,000. The average listed price when those homes came on the market was $151,000, with 164 days on market. There was $4.3 million in closed residential real estate this week.
What?
Yeah, that's
just
this week. So there's still 61 pendings. 19 properties expired. 35 properties had price changes. There's some great deals out there. There's some
$4.3 million closed.
Yeah, residential this week. There's 1,022 homes on the MLS.
Did that come up a little bit?
It's up a little. Yeah, it's up 17 from last week. So of the 39 that came on, it's up 17 because some sold, some came off, some expired off. There's 485 in Mountain Home, 58 in Both Shoals. Lakeview has 62, 15 nice homes in Cotter. For 2014, there were 284 sales for $33.1 million. For 2015, from January 1st to year to date, there's 306 sales for $36.9 million.
You are already at $39 million?
Yeah, 36.9. 36.9. I mean, that's a pretty big number.
You're $4 million. Might as well
just
say $4
just
million.
about $4 million over a year ago.
Word.
So that's
want to change chairs? I'll sell real estate. You do radio for a
while. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You go ahead. You tried doing this. Yeah.
That's why you guys have all those awards.
This is and it's a full-time job. I mean, there's no doubt. We're out and we're trying to get on the boat yesterday, and just we didn't even go out. We just wanted to sit there and have a little dinner, just kind of watch the world go by. And the phones ring in, and you got to take care of people.
Business.
You got to do what you got to do. That's the commitment that we've made, is that our people are first, and they are. And we make sure that whatever it is, and sometimes it's just holding a hand, sometimes it's out doing manual labor. I mean, it depends on what it is, but it's what we do.
I have to say, though, you and Linda approach this with a caring spirit for folks. Yeah. That's why the awards. That's the backing behind the awards.
And the awards are the backstory. I mean, it's that they look great up there on the wall, and it is a good tribute for what we've done, and we do a good job. Without being braggadocious about it. I mean, is an encore presentation and an encore deal here in Mountain Home. It's worked very well for us and for a lot of people, and we're very grateful for all those people that we've been able to help, and that's really what it's all about.
Tell folks that you help several charitable events and organizations.
Sure.
What's the MLS, the realtors?
We sponsor the MLS. We have a golf outing on the 30th at Twin Lakes Golf Club, and the realtors support that. That's for Special Olympics.
Okay.
And we thank all the sponsors that have donated to that, and that'll help to make that. That'll be a great event. If you want to golf, I mean, you can give us a call.
And y'all load tractor trailers of food sometime. What's it?
We load up tractors food for Feed Our Children. And that's for our children here. That stays here. All that money that we raise goes to the local food banks, and it goes to the local food pantries, and however it is they distribute it. It's not me. I'm there lifting boxes and filling the back of trucks. I don't know how it. I know it all gets there, and the people that are on that committee do a great job.
Real quick, location and phone number.
Location is the end of your telephone. It's 870-405-0793. Give my honey a call. Like I say, we're not 9 to 5. I probably prefer you don't call me at 3 in the morning, but reasonable men, that's what the state says we were supposed to be when we were the police, and we still try to abide by that now. But Give us a call, 870-405-0793. Take a look at the webpage, retiredtoarkansas.net. And it's a mobile-friendly piece if you got your laptop or your pad or your phone.
Time for the news. We'll be right back.